When you go running, we don't run, but if you do go running.
I do sometimes. I prefer biking, but I do go running, yeah.
Is it disrespectful to run in a cemetery?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, the answer is it depends. Sorry, I know that's not really the answer you're looking for. I'll tell you why. If you live somewhere where there's nowhere safe to run and the only where safe to run is in a cemetery, I mean, safety is the issue, right?
Yeah, but it is disrespectful.
Why is it disrespectful to run in a cemetery? Why? I mean,
because you could be running on dead people.
No, you're not running on the graves. You're running in the street around it. I mean, if you're running in the cemetery on the graves, I mean, this really pissed me off. I went to Salem, Massachusetts, stupidly on Halloween because I don't know what I was thinking.
That sounds awesome.
It was awesome, but it was crowded. This is a few years back, obviously. And, but it was really cool. We went to like a couple of really cool parties. Like they do. I mean, Salem, Massachusetts does Halloween right. I feel like that's one of those things, like once in your life, you have to experience New Year's Eve on 42nd Street. You have to experience.
Do you really?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
You have to experience Bastille Day in Paris. You have to experience Salem, Massachusetts on Halloween. Like you have to, it's just what they're known for. It's like you have to experience it once in your life just to see what it's like, just to be there, like the sweep of it all. So it was really cool. There were great parties. Everybody was in costume. It was, very like spooky and witchy. And then we were walking back from one party to another event that we were going to. And we were walking. There's a very famous cemetery there. We were walking around the cemetery and we noticed all these people who were just running not just through the cemetery, on graves, jumping over the headstones.
That's disrespectful.
I was horrified. I was like, why aren't there, like the caretakers, why aren't they here keeping people off of the graves? I mean, that's the family members. I mean, these graves obviously are from the 1700s and 1600s, but still disrespectful. It didn't matter when they died. I was horrified. Like my friends and I were walking all the way around and we were watching people run through. And that really, really upset me. I just thought that was really disrespectful. So if you're going to run in a cemetery or on the road of the cemetery, sure, why not? Say hi, visit everybody. It's no big deal.
Making everybody jealous. Look at me. I'm running.
I'm alive. You're not. Look at how alive I am.
I'm vertical. Look at me.
I'm not just alive. I'm running to make sure I stay this way even longer.
I'm so alive that I'm going to live a lot longer.
My heart rate's great. You guys should have ran.
Listen to me breathe.
I'm going to go have a salad right after this. And then I may even get a blowjob. All things you people can't do anymore.
Remember those? Yeah, I still think it's kind of disrespectful if you're running, even on the road in the cemetery.
But why? Why on the road? Why would on the road be disrespectful? If you think of it like this: people go visit their graves. They go visit the graves of their relatives, right? Why do they? Why do they do that?
To show respect.
Okay, so I'm a person running around,
showing off, being vertical,
being vertical and alive. Look at me! I can run. I can stop. Oh. I'm breathing.
Right. I think, though, living next to a cemetery, it's great because you have the greatest neighbors.
They're quiet. They're true.
They're very quiet. And I can see running through a cemetery because it would be very quiet. And it, gives you a chance to think about your life and all that. But still, if it was my family cemetery, I would have an issue with it.
Why? I mean,
I don't know. I just would.
My family are all buried up in the Bronx. I'm sure there's people running through that cemetery there. I'm sure there is because there's so many people who live around there. What are you supposed to do? Like run on the Bronx River Parkway? Like what's your other option? Yeah. Run through the cemetery. Say hi to my grandpa.
There's a cemetery in Manhattan that is huge.
Downtown? You mean the?
Yeah, because I would fly over it every time I would come back.
No. That one's not in Manhattan. That's outside. That's in
whatever.
Queens.
It's massive.
Massive.
So I can imagine running through there. And there was another one on Long Island that was huge. So I can imagine running through there too.